Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I've been to New York years ago and California, San Francisco 2 times, yeah.
For music or just to hang out?
In New York, it was for music, but also to check out the city. But I haven't been to no museum or anything. We spent most of our time in at the thing,
Oh,
the record store,
yeah,
the
yeah.
basement, and yeah,
Where are you
wearing
from
masks.
now? Where are you from?
Cologne.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's where I'm right now, and I've been here for the last 24 years. And before that, I also lived in Germany, but smaller town, hour drive from Cologne.
Oh, see, I live an hour outside of Boston, so I understand. I enjoy the country life.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't stand it no more back then, and then I had to make a move because yeah, more possibilities and stuff.
Wait, so you went to New York during the pandemic? You said you had a
No. That was it was 2014.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, years ago. But yeah, and we went there, yeah, to buy records and play a couple of gigs, DJ gigs. Yeah.
How'd you like how'd you like New York City?
Well, I love the record stores and the Mexican restaurants and and stuff. Yeah, I liked it a lot, but Manhattan, that wasn't my thing. All the skyscrapers and stuff. It was too much.
No, it's way too much for me. I enjoy the events, the activities that are there, but not the actual like fast pace movement of the city.
Yeah. That was quite an experience for me, who comes from a city with like. Actually, I come from a city with 120,000 citizens, people living there, and now Cologne 1 million, and then New York is something else. But like I said, a lot of things going on there, and we had a real good time digging. And then we went to a couple of parties. One time at to Q-Tip's birthday party at the APT Manhattan.
Oh, really? Q-Tip's birthday party? How was that?
Yeah, we stayed with a guy, DJ Concerned. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He made
sounds familiar, but I don't think. Yeah. No, I don't know him.
He made a couple of like brass music, funk tapes, and yeah, we stayed with him, and then he was like, "Hey, Alcoholics are playing tonight," and we were like, "Yeah, let's go." And then no, De La Soul are playing somewhere else. We were like, "Oh, okay, let's go there." And then somebody else living there said, "Hey, no, it's Q-Tip's birthday tonight. Let's go there." Yeah, of course.
That's the beautiful thing and the worst thing about New York, because there is so many things. But then, like, you're like, damn, I wanted to see De La Soul, like, damn. But you would. All right. Are you a fan of Q-Tip's production?
Yeah.
I feel like he's one of those artists that's you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, maybe, but yeah, I love it.
Did you ever hear that album he did with Danny Brown? I don't know if you know Danny Brown.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I like that a lot, yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Is there a rap scene over, like, can you dig like you dug in New York, like in Cologne? Can you?
Yeah, you can. You find your spots, but you have to it's something completely else, because there was there was a very, very, very small soul scene in Germany, and a very small well, the jazz scene was all right, but yeah, for us to buy soul, jazz, disco, rap, New York, the States are the place to go. But still, you can find crazy stuff over here, of course. But yeah, you have to dig through a lot of bullshit to find something good. Yeah.
Well, honestly, I heard "Dis Too Much" with Agban or Jamonte. That album's amazing that you guys did. And then I went back and I checked out all your instrumentals and everything. And you honestly are one of my favorite like samplers, producers. Like it's an honor to talk to you because
thank you. Yeah.
What you choose, I feel like, is so different than what I've heard, and I'm a professional fan, like I just enjoy the music, but I wanted to know your process because I feel like what you do is very different than everybody else, and I don't even know how, or I can't put my finger on it.
Okay. Yeah. It's funny because I have friends who produce, and sometimes we speak, and I say, hey, I went to this place and they played some of your stuff, and I immediately checked that it was your production. I was like, yeah, why? But for me, it sounds like not really special, and that I have a signature sound. But most of my friends I know, hey, you made this beat. We had this compilation out with it was part of this book made by Robert Winter about the Cologne beat scene. And there's this compilation with all these producers on it: Adlib, Blue Step, Frank Sinatra, Group, Dexter, Zuff Daddy, Hubert Davis, Lazy Jones, and we. Just a second, somebody's.
No problem.
Somebody's calling. Hey, ich lass dich rein. Bist du oben? Oh, danke, Mann, danke. Ja, ich bin am Start. Ich bin hier auch gerade am Sprechen. Deswegen klingel noch mal kurz an, wenn du oben bist. Alles gut, danke. Ciao. Sorry.
No problem.
A friend, he's here. I have to let him in because we're at the record store at the moment.
Oh, I was wondering if you were at the record store, if that was your apartment, because I was going to say you have a lot of records behind you if that's your apartment.
Yeah, but it kind of looks like that in my apartment too. What I just was saying, and we were listening to this compilation, and I could tell who made which beat, and maybe other people find that same thing about my beats. I don't know.
What do you think that is?
I don't know. Of course, I have some audio logos or signature sounds that I always place here and there. I try to produce that in a way that people can tell it's a Twit beat. Yeah, I can show you around here in the record store.
Oh, I'd love to see.
It's a Groove Attack record store in Cologne, the oldest record store in Cologne. And
really?
Yeah.
That book seems substantial. It seems like there is a real scene out there that I'm ignorant to.
Yeah, there is a scene, definitely. We had this compilation out. It was called Hyde Club 1. I don't know if you're familiar with that one. It's this one.
Oh, okay. Yes, I am.
And that came out in 2009, and after that there was that opened a door for producers to drop stuff, just instrumental. That's the one. Yeah, we're in the hip hop news section, Alchemist and Currency, and yeah, it's the hip hop section.
That Alchemist Currency album's amazing.
Yeah, he's in Cologne. He's in Cologne on Saturday.
Alchemist.
Alchemist, yeah.
Have you ever met him?
No, not really met him, but I've been to his show a couple of months ago when he was here with Rock Marciano, and yeah, there was the sound wasn't too good, but to come into a venue and the Alchemist beats are playing really loud, and I saw Rock Marciano for the first time, and I always thought that's like music you listen to in your apartment with a spliff and listen to his words, but it worked and it was excellent. Yeah.
You have to grab your friend.
I just have to open the. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, you're lucky. You still have like your hours ahead.
Yes, I do. I'm about to go. Well, see, you're lucky because you can start drinking. It's a little too.
Yeah. I'm in already. I'm in a red wine mood. Yeah.
Red wine. See. Red wine's one of those very specific occasions for me.
Yeah, I'm usually a beer drinker, but last Friday, so I'm still drinking the same bottle from I started last Friday. Opened last Friday. I went to the store and I make my beats here, the record store, because I have a 3-year-old kid at home, and I just have to be alone.
I understand.
Yeah. Have a glass and listen to music, and yeah. And yeah, so I'm still drinking the same wine I opened last Friday.
Have you always had to create in a place that's not your home, or is that just since the?
No, wherever it was possible. I started making beats when we lived in a place with 8 people, and my bed was under a stair, and next to the stair there was a curtain, and behind that curtain there was an old fridge, not working anymore. There I kept my clothes in there, and on the fridge was an MPC 2000 XL we bought with 3 people of us, and yeah, so we had to check who's next making a beat, and yeah, okay, Lazy, it's yours for like 6 hours, but then it's my turn, and I always had people around me making music, and I lived in a place called we call it the Tree House, my old studio, and we always had like sessions there and recorded raps. I was making a beat, somebody was writing, and so no, it's no problem. But as I got older, I prefer to be on my own.
What made you guys buy an MPC, the 3 of you, when you're using? I mean, trust me. All right, first question. Do you look back at that time like you're the same person, or does that seem like a different lifetime ago?
Yeah, both of it. It seems so long ago, but yeah, of course I was the same person, but yeah, at some point so unexperienced, and yeah, get a little wiser.
What made you guys do that? What made you guys all go in and buy that MPC?
We knew we wanted to make beats, and I already made some beats on a program called Fast Tracker. I don't know if you ever heard of that. Super simple 90s piece home computer stuff, and
I don't make music. I know I'm just a listener.
And then it still was the time of music videos, and we saw music videos and people using an MPC, and we were like, oh, okay. So we sat there and we said, hey, we need one of those machines, that machine. And then we got another friend to buy it for us, because like on credit, because we were broke, so broke. Then we got that machine and we had to pay every month for it. And after a while, now I have a couple of MPCs. So that was way back. That was 99, 2000. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What music videos were you watching that were inspiring you?
MTV stuff, and there was like a German pendant to MTV, and they had a show. What was it called again? Viva. Was it called Mixy Reward Deluxe? MTV Raps and yeah.
And you were just watching.
Viva. Yeah.
So when did you start making music before that? How long before that?
Before that, I played in bands, like bass in bands for a couple of years before that, but then I listened to more and more rap, and then the first time it was like a garden shack of a friend's place. His father kept his records there, like Kraftwerk records and a lot of reggae stuff, and Specials Madness, and British two-tone stuff. And then and he had a radio, and you could listen to police radio on it.
Not the band The Police, like
yeah.
Actually police radio.
Yeah, police radio, and then and he had this computer there with Fast Tracker, and first thing I looped was like "Sun Is Shining" by Bob Marley, just the bass intro, and I was like, oh, that's possible. And and somehow that from that point on, I stayed with the beats.
So it found you.
Yeah, it was so much fun, and and when others played like PlayStation or stuff, I just made beats. Yeah, till this day.
It's weird. It's weird when you think about those moments that that moment shaped the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And it very much could have not happened.
Maybe, yeah. But I always loved to make music, but yeah, that's took me down a different highway. Yeah.
Are you happy with that? Like, do you look back? Is that the kid who did that look at you now and would be happy with what all the music that you've made, all that you've accomplished, all that?
Yeah, I'm still happy with that decision, but yeah,
that's beautiful.
Yeah, just on Sunday I told a friend, it's like the best you can do. First, to make a beat, you have to the way I make one, I have to listen to music, and I love to listen to music, and then you find parts, and then you work a little, and then you loop a little, build a little, and then for me the nicest time to have a nice loop you can listen to, and when it's not turning you off after like half an hour, it's like, yeah man, that's a good one. And then it could stay like that, just listen to music, make beats, like the first years where we just recorded them on tape, not even saved them in any way, and then it's not, of course I know it's a blessing to be able to release stuff, because I know there are a lot of great beat makers who don't have the possibility. But so yeah, I'm thankful and still happy with making beats.
What was your first big look? Like the first time that you thought, "Oh wow, I'm on the right path."
When I looked at Bob Marley's shit, the first loop.
You knew right away then.
From the beginning, yeah.
You knew from the, yeah. I feel the same way. It's funny that you say that because I feel the same way about stand-up comedy. Like, I don't know a joke is funny until I've told it to like 20 different audiences. And then I'm like, oh, now this is, but that's I get the repetition. You have to be able to sit with it for a little while before you know that it's worth working on.
Definitely. And it's the same thing when you make a beat and you're like, I don't know if people will dig it and will enjoy it. Same with the joke. You have to be sure, or not be sure, but you have to be self-confident enough to know I can tell it. And yeah, if it's not working, man, I myself still think that it's funny. So it's my kind of humor. And yeah.
How did this Too Much come together with you and Lord Jamante Akbar?
That was usually I prefer to work with people I meet in real life, but this one was like a dude who runs a label in Germany, Fuck Rap, one of those small labels who always drop exclusive stuff, 800 copies or 1,000 copies, and yeah. But you're familiar with that label?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah. He releases a lot of good stuff, and somehow we got in contact through Instagram or I think and then he asked me, yeah, don't you want to like don't you have a couple of beats I can send to send some MC? Didn't even say who it was. I said yeah here like 15 beats or loops, ideas, stuff, and then he put us in contact, and then once I knew what he was looking for, Roger Montalban, that was easy. I just sent him like couple of beats or loops every few days, and he would say this one, that one, and yeah.
So you didn't even know that was him when your first contact was put together.
No, I honestly have never heard a song of him before that.
You guys worked so well together, though.
Yeah, it was smooth, but yeah, I thought, what kind of name is that, Lord Jamon to Ogbon? And first people in Germany I told about, they were, who, what, Lord what? Yeah,
that's so funny because that album is so, I love it. Honestly, I can't stop listening to it, and it seems like you guys knew. Were any of those beats originally sent to him?
Come again?
Were any of the beats that you originally sent used on the album?
I think so, yeah, a couple of them, but yeah, I think I sent him quite a lot, yeah.
And you guys still have never met?
No.
Do you have how many of albums do you have out with American rappers?
I think only this one, and then I recorded some stuff at my place with MCs from the US when they were here, like Frank Nitt, Frank and Dang, and Declaim, Dudley Perkins, Oxnard, when he was here, and Count Bass D, I recorded. We released like a mini LP called The Count in Cologne, And yeah, because he was here for some time, and we will, and we're still in touch. Count SD, let's do it. So nice.
But this is your first, like, real release.
Full length, yeah.
That's so I was going back. I just was listening to the instrumentals. I was like, I wanted to ask if there were others that I missed, but that is surprising. Dude, good job. That shit's crazy. I love that album. That's an amazing album, and that's a crazy story how it just kind of like fell together.
Yeah.
Would you want to do more, or do you like doing the more instrumental?
Actually, I prefer, to be honest, I prefer to just make a beat, but sometimes beat needs something else. Sometimes it's like that, and then and maybe a nice voice would complete it. But but I like both of it. But there were times when I was recording too much rap stuff, and I thought, man, I just. Or if you work with an MC who's like too pushy and, hey, I need more, send me this, and hey, I'm not a machine, man. I've got other stuff to do, and
yeah.
So I prefer no deadlines, first of all, and
I understand that. I get that.
Yeah.
When you started creating, you had to be on other people's time.
Yeah, I am.
Why would you want to do that now? You want to be on your own time. You want to work.
Yeah.
You want to have control over your own destiny in that way.
And it's not the need, but the need to do a beat comes. You can, of course, I can make a beat right now, but if I'm in the mood, man, it's the best. I go to the record store prepared, couple of beers and a couple of records and my machine with me, and then I'm just listen to stuff, or there are times where you just have to listen to stuff, and then after a couple of days you're like, yeah, that part, let's go.
Yeah. You kind of, so you wait for the muse to come to you. You're not chasing it.
No, I'm waiting, and good things come to those who wait.
Yeah. I feel that. That's why I like, honestly, to compare it again to stand up. I like it because it's all on me. Like at the end of the day, if it goes well, I can get the praise. If it doesn't go well, I'll get the lashing.
Yeah. And did you ever write for a TV show, jokes for somebody else?
No.
Because if somebody tells you, hey, I need a couple of funny lines, funny jokes till Friday, I don't think the pressure, man, I don't want to have that.
When I was a kid, I was told I was like a lazy kid in school, like I wouldn't do the work I wanted. And then I became an adult, and I'm like, I'm not lazy. I didn't give a fuck about that stuff. I'll work hard and I'll do it when I want to do it.
That's it. Do it when you want to do it. That should be your aim to live a lifestyle where you don't have no deadlines and just can do it in your own pace.
Well, is that scary is this your first kid?
Mm-hmm.
Is that scary being a father? Because I feel like that's you always have a deadline. Like now it changes. I feel like that changes the game.
It absolutely changes the game. Yeah. Yeah, you have to. It's a different time. Time is something else. Like for that, you could sleep till noon if you hadn't go to work. And now it's like, yeah, he goes to sleep at like 10 in the evening. After that, I can go, even though I'm already tired too, after reading like 10 children books. And but then I go to the record store and make beats until like 1, 2 or something, and then I have to get up early again. And yeah, time is something.
How does it affect the output of what you create, like the content?
Oh, well, back before my child was born, I was like, okay, let's listen to this loop for another hour and smoke another one. And now I'm like, no, I don't have that time, and I'm more efficient, definitely. I bring him to the kindergarten in the morning. I go home and I mix tunes, like stuff I made at the record store, or I mix vocals and beats and stuff. And then I pick him up again, or I go to the record store to work. And yeah, I know I only have like 2 or 3 hours in the morning, and I have like 4 or 5 hours at night, and I can't play around it that time.
I don't know if you ever saw the Alchemist interview when he asked like what the number one thing he's learned. And he was to trust his gut. Like before he would sit with a beat for like an hour. And it's funny because before we were like, yeah, you really do have to sit with it. But it's funny because Alchemist was saying now he just trusts his gut.
Yeah.
That you have to.
Yeah. You have to, but you also develop a sense for that over the years, I would say. Yeah.
How old are you, if you mind me asking?
Yeah, 45.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look great for 45. Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, like I said, I like started making beats in the late 90s, so some time passed, yeah.
It's all right, so I'm 25. I'm
25, yeah.
And I see getting, especially with this working out and things starting to happen, I see like everything as like juggling. And that's what I mean about like trusting my gut is like another ball is just going to keep being added. Like a ball's never going to be taken away. So I really have to trust that I'm going to be able to handle all the balls in the air. Pause.
Yeah. Yeah, but maybe you can get rid of some balls over the years. Or you're just like, or you just do stuff. Nowadays, I just do stuff that would have been like a disaster for me in my early 20s, that like taxes or stuff. I just do that. I know I have to do it, and I just do it. A lot of stuff nowadays I just I know I have to take care of, otherwise the ship would sink. So I just just have to handle it.
And you, what keeps you happy with creating?
The same stuff that made me happy in the first place. Just listening to good music, and then taking parts from it and creating something else by pairing it with the new stuff or other stuff, and make something new with it. And it's just a nice it's a nice moment when that comes together. Yeah.
I feel like that, to go back to what we're talking about, would be the best thing about being in a band? I said I don't make music, but you said you were in bands earlier. I feel like that would be so hard being on everybody's schedule and everybody getting along. But when you get that perfect moment where it's right, probably is so beneficial.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you still play instruments?
No, not really. I play a little bass here and there, and I add percussion and a little keys and stuff, and but I wouldn't say I couldn't sit in with the band now.
You would never start another band?
Maybe like an old people's band in some basement to play little bass, cover some Slum Village tracks, or I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like you love from East Coast rap gets so much love in Europe.
Mm-hmm. We have like where is it? Like a West Coast coloring book and the East Coast coloring book, but the East Coast says more. And in this record store, we made like wanted to check which rap records were sold most last year in 2020, and number one was Midnight Marauders by Tribe Called Quest.
Really?
And yeah, and then what was it? The new Kendrick album was number two, but then it was Illmatic by Nas and Wu-Tang.
Oh, wow.
That were like the best sold
old school shit.
Yeah, old school. People are buying the classics.
Do you think that's sold, like Griselda's, like Conway's on tour right now, and is he coming to Germany?
I don't know. He's in Europe right now. He's in. I saw in Athens. He was in Athens the other day.
Yeah. He took over West Side's tour.
Yeah, that looked wicked. I don't know. But they have fans over here. That's for sure.
Is hip hop what you guys sell most at the record store?
Yeah, hip hop and soul and and jazz.
And jazz.
Yeah, all that jazz is dead stuff. The national anthem, so many good, and jazz classics, of course. Yeah.
What was your favorite album of last year?
Wow, what was my favorite album last year? Hard question for me, because I always have lists. I enjoyed a lot. Edibles Tape by Count Basie, and do you know Reginald Omas Mahmoudi?
No.
No, from England. He made a good album. I listened to that one a lot.
DM me that afterwards. I'll check it out.
Yeah. And so many records coming in and going out every week down here. It's hard for me to tell right now.
How do you feel about that? The flow of music right now, how so much is being pumped.
As long as enough good music is coming out on vinyl, I can't complain, and I love it. And there are a lot of records that don't even reach our record store. A lot of people who just like release a couple on Bandcamp and all those small labels like Fuck Rap and like Copenhagen Crates. Oh my, the Rapwinkel. I don't know all the names. I don't even know when that started, but they are releasing really good stuff, and a lot of small labels I follow on Bandcamp. Each week I have to walk to the post office and pay some extra taxes for some record I ordered somewhere in the UK after the Brexit. Every package is it's stuck.
Wait, after Brexit, every package is taxed?
Yeah. You order it, you already pay for everything, postage, etc., and then you get a message from the post office. Hey, you have to pay some extra taxes, Einfuhrgebühren.
Import tax, oder?
Like import tax, yeah.
How much? Do you know, like percentage-wise, what it is?
I don't know what's going wrong on
the reason I ask is, all right, so weed is legal over here, and they have a 20% tax on anything you buy.
You have a 20% on weed.
20%. Yeah, that's why I don't buy at dispensaries.
No.
Alcohol.
How's weed from Cologne?
Nice. I can't complain. And yeah. Well, actually, I'm glad when I get some soft stuff. Yeah.
Too hard.
Yeah.
You smoke spliffs, right? Tobacco and weed.
Yeah.
You
Unfortunately, still mixed with tobacco. Yeah.
You ever do mushrooms?
I never do what?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Well, not for a long time. Maybe it was in the 90s. Even in the 90s. No. I don't know. I couldn't even tell.
When you were young.
Maybe. Yeah.
I didn't know, because I feel like that's coming. That's like a new wave with this music too. Everybody's taking.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now, I don't have the time to take mushrooms. Like
you
now,
have a baby. You can't be tripping.
Yeah.
You can't be tripping with a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe ask me again in like 18 years or something. Yeah.
All right, we'll come back in 18 years and we'll do a podcast on mushrooms from Germany.
Yeah, man. And I would say my beats are sounding the same for the whole time. I'm not changing a lot. I'm using the same gear and stuff, but when I start to take mushrooms again in a couple of years, maybe sound will change other way.
Get some good. I think your shit sounds different. Maybe it'll start becoming more in line.
Yeah, all right.
Who do you think you would sound good with, music wise?
On the mic?
Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of MCs I like, and sometimes I make a beat and I think this would be one Ghostface would sound really nice on, and that's and I think Ghostface is the one that pops up every here and there when I think, yeah, man, this is a Ghostface beat, definitely.
Ghostface, I would love to.
Yeah, man. But I don't know if that will ever happen. But sometimes you just need like a reference, and sometimes you make a beat and you think, oh, Doom would have sounded nice on this one, but yeah.
But you don't make your beats for MCs.
No, not when I go to the record store to make a beat, but when I work with somebody and I know, okay, he's writing mails because he wants some beats and she needs some instrumentals sometimes I sit down and do that. Yeah. What I don't like to do is to do a remix, because that's usually that's connected with deadlines and high expectations, and no, it's, and then because what I learned early is like coincidence is a big part of the whole process. Sometimes you think, oh, that part, that's a perfect loop, and then no, it isn't, and then you go from there, you go to someplace completely else, and you still make a nice beat. So you shouldn't stop after finding out that that part you were focused on isn't working. You just have to move on. Like, yeah, if it's not that one, I know there's another one somewhere.
Someone said recently, being successful is being successful at failing. You have to be good at failing to get, and that's what you have to be good at failing and not getting discouraged to keep like working towards it.
Yeah. Yeah. Who was it? Was it Beckett who said, like, if you fail, next time fail better? Yeah.
Yeah, fail better.
Yeah.
It's so funny though, like inspirational quotes that are like, they like get ruined, but the sentiment is always there. Like you see it on a bumper sticker and you're like, that's dumb. But like it really always comes from, you're like the treat others the way you want to be treated. It's like whatever the saying is, it always comes back to the truth.
Yeah. Not every bumper sticker comes back to the truth, but especially in the US.
There's some crazy ones over here.
Yeah, because bumper stickers aren't that thing in Germany. They are not. You have bumper stickers, of course, stupid stuff, and but not. It's not like a bumper sticker culture like in the US. I think
I have no bumper stickers on my car. Don't worry.
Yeah.
What do you have coming? Do you have anything coming up?
Yeah. Wait a second. I have to pick it up.
Alter. Der Twit, ich habe mir wieder so ein Seifenbier gemacht, das geht gar nicht. Fuck!
Nimm doch mal ein anderes Glas.
Yeah.
This one arrived today. The Kitty EP, but it's coming out next month. I was totally surprised that it arrived today. It's with an MC from London called C.L. Brooks. Check him out. He's crazy.
Oh, I'd love to check that out. I love
Good
that
MC.
artwork too.
Yeah, it's funny. The Kitty EP. He's special. He's got a special voice, special raps. I've got that coming up. And then I made an album with Turt and C. Tappen from London also. We already made a record a couple of years ago, and I just finished that. I'm glad that I finished that. That was a complex project. Lot of tracks and a lot of stems I had to mix, and I'm glad that I'm through with that. And but we're going on tour now. The fun part is coming again.
Oh, you're going on tour?
Yeah, we're going on tour in March.
Oh, where?
Just a small tour, like Cologne, Berlin, London, Amsterdam, and Hamburg, like five or six cities. Yeah.
You like the London rap scene, it seems.
Yeah, it seems. I'm surprised myself, but I have a couple of followers with MCs, projects, and most of them are from London. Yeah.
How do you feel about pop British rap? Not pop, but like more popular, like the drill stuff.
It's not my cup of tea, but again, I don't have time to listen to all of that stuff. I'm too busy listening to other stuff. I know I don't hate it. I just don't know it.
Yeah. How's the Cologne rap scene?
Yeah. We have a couple of good MCs. And there's always something going on. Yeah, there's a scene, but again, I don't have time to listen to all of it.
You can only give your attention to what's necessary.
Yeah, but not because I don't want to listen to it. It's just like it's not happening.
No, I understand.
And yeah, some of my friends are like MCs. Retro Gods, he's coming to New York next week. He's going to New York to record with like Focus.
Okay.
Focus, the MC. They made a couple of songs together, and yeah.
Retro Gods.
Retro God, yeah. He's quite popular in Germany, and he also had some nice like collabs with rappers from the States. He records some stuff with Lord Finesse. It's on Lord Finesse beats.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but that still has to come out. I think maybe I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, and
we can edit it out if necessary.
Yeah. But yeah, awesome. He made a record with tunes with Cutmaster Kurt and Cool Keith, and
oh wow,
Planet Asia, and yeah, he worked with a couple of MCs from the States.
Man, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate your time and that we made it work. We were supposed to do this a couple weeks ago for people listening, and then you got sick, and then I got sick, and then we finally made it work.
Hey, super crazy. I just lost my voice. I was at the record store. Two dudes came here, and we smoked a little, drank a little, and next day my voice was gone. Not because I was talking loud. I don't know.
That you just wait. So you just smoked and drank, and the next day lost your voice?
Yeah, with like, yeah.
That's crazy. But damn.
Yeah.
I thought you had like a cold or something.
No, I was feeling fit, but voice failed on me.
Oh well, we made it work, and I really do appreciate your time, man. I'm a huge fan, and hopefully we get to link up in person sometime if you're ever in America or I'm over.
Yeah. Boston. I have no Boston connection. I think Amy is Amy from Boston.
Who?
Amia, DJ Amia of Con and Amia.
Oh, I actually don't know if he's from Boston.
No. And I was writing with a dude from Boston. What was his name again? Everything, but yeah. Whatever, yeah.
Massachusetts has a really good scene like Esti Knack, Al Divino. I don't know if you know them.
Mm-hmm.
They're from Lynn.
Okay. That's stuff that's coming out on Fuck Rap 2, right?
Yes, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both amazing guys and both from Massachusetts.
Okay.
But awesome, man. Where can people find your stuff on Instagram and everything?
Instagram, Bandcamp.
At what's your Instagram?
The Twizzer.
The Twizzer. All right. Yeah.
The Twizzer.
The Twizzer. Man, again, thank you so much for doing this. I hope you get some beats.
I got a tattoo last week or 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit! I love that. I was about to be like, wait, what's happening right now? But you literally just got that?
Yeah, we were recording a radio show down here, and some dude was here who was making tattoos, and I got the Wu-Tang logo. Yeah.
Is that your first tattoo?
No, we already recorded a radio show with that tattoo guy a couple of years ago. I have an umbrella tattooed.
Oh, I have no tattoos, and it's fun. I don't know how well you know Danny Brown, but I'm Bruiser Brigade. I'm part of his label as a comedian.
Uh-huh.
So Bruiser Brigade, I wanted to get like Bruiser tatted on my back. But then if you don't know, that's a weird word to have tatted on your back.
Yeah. That sounds like some SM stuff, yeah.
It really does. And, I was like, I can't get Bruiser tatted on my back. I love you, Danny, but
yeah. I waited like 40 years before I got my first tattoo. So.
Oh, really? So you all right?
Yeah.
So it was like the first one you did was on the radio show.
Yeah.
Wow, and it was why an umbrella?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I can't even tell.
Hey.
Can't even tell. I just scribbled it and said, yeah, this one, this umbrella, man.
Oh, you drew it?
Oh yeah.
Are you a good artist?
Oh no. Not really, but yeah. But it was intended to look like that.
Well, anyway, man, thank you so much. I hope you have a good rest of your night, and I really appreciate your time.
I don't regret anything. Yes, hey, thank you for having me, and yeah. See you around.
Yeah, I'll see you around, and I'll let you know when I release this. I'll help you. I'll promote it and everything. It'll be a couple weeks to put graphics and stuff, but
yeah. Excellent, man. Then have a nice day and a nice evening, and maybe a drink later.
I will. It's dark out now.
Okay.
It's dark out. I can drink. All right. Peace out.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.